Hey guys, it's Ben, and today I am finally going to do my Lakeside Village walking tour for you. Sorry the weather is not the best. You can see the clouds up there. It's a little breezy, but I think we're gonna be all right. Wanted to come out. It is a beautiful day. It's like 75 degrees. If these clouds would burn off, it would be perfect. Yesterday was actually the ideal day to do this, but I was showing one of you some homes in Lake Wales and couldn't get over here. So I'm doing it today. I want to show you what's out here. This is one of the most popular spots here in South Lakeland to come out and shop and eat and be entertained, come play. Lots of stuff going on out here. I'm going to spin this camera around and give you a tour after I introduce myself. If you are new here, my name is Ben DeHaven. I am a licensed real estate agent here in Central Florida, and I'm doing these videos to help you make the decision on moving to the area. So if you are considering a move here, or you live here and are considering a move in Lakeland, give me a call. All my information is in the description down below. I would love to talk to you about if this is the right move for you or not. So give me a call, 863-333-5053. You can text me, you can call me, you can email me. All that information will be down in the description. We can hop on a Zoom call and go over everything. But let me get this camera spun around and get you right into Lakeside Village. All right, so I'm not starting up by the road. I am at the main chunk here. I'll do a map tour at the end. But here you can see there's a Kohl's, a Sephora, there's a hearing aid spot, Chico's, there's Versona, there is a Belk over there farther. But I'm gonna walk down here. We're gonna do this whole little tour. I'm gonna go to the movie theater and back and show you everything that is here. Like I said, this is my wife and I's favorite place to come to go on date night or for shopping. There's just about everything you could need here. Across the street over that way, there's a Target, there's a new Publix that they just rebuilt from the ground up, but tons of stuff going on right over here. I'm going to cruise through here and tell you about it. So see the Belk's over there, Versona, Victoria's Secret. All sorts of shops all through here. Hagen. Anna's looks like they have closed down. Kirkland Home. So you can come in here and decorate your new home with a bunch of nice furniture. Jose Bank, get your suits. Coming up here to the roundabout, there is Daydreams Spa. There are 2 hotels, and a lot of you guys are asking about apartments. Over there, behind where that car is coming at me, is Town Center. I used to actually live in that same building right there. Very cool apartments because you can walk over here to all this. I loved it. We are like 5 minutes from downtown Lakeland. So if you can't find something here or you want something that's downtown, it's super easy to get to. If you're going out, hopping bars, stuff like that, have a couple drinks. It's a cheap Uber ride and you can, get downtown in really less than 10 minutes. Depends on how many of those lights you catch. Super easy to get to. I just did a little bit of a video there with Brian. I'll run that here towards the end. We talked about mortgage rates, talked about things to do in downtown Lakeland because there's a ton of stuff. So let me get spun back around. We're coming back up on the roundabout. So here, this is kind of the center of Lakeside Village. And you can see BD's Mongolian Grill. There's Famous Footwear. Over there, the blue, that used to be Bed Bath Beyond. They have gone bankrupt and closed down, so that place is for lease. Books A Million. This used to be, I forget what used to be right there. Obviously didn't work out, that's for lease. Sunglasses Hut, Fish City Grill, great place to come and have fish-based dishes. There's tons of stuff in here. They did some char-grilled oysters. I haven't been there in a while, but lots of good options there on the menu. I'm gonna pop down the side streets just a little bit and show you what's going on down here. See, you've got your Orange Theory Fitness. And here are those two hotels. I'm gonna do a loop and get back over. I'm trying not to make this long, but I am doing a walking tour and showing you what's here. So Brass Tap, that used to be my favorite place when I was drinking to come. Tons of different beer options. Fleet Feet, if you are into running, they can size you for good shoes. My wife actually got some new shoes and inserts there for her 5K she's been running. Golf, etc. If you are a golfer, tons of golfing options there. Rocket Fizz, a big candy store. You can get your sweet tooth satisfied there for sure. Come back up to the roundabouts. Journeys. And inside of Books A Million, there is Yogurt Mountain, so you can get your froyo. Coming down here, this is where the restaurants, more of the restaurants are. Wolfgang Bakery and Grooming. Used to be a PacSun. Get your Thai restaurant going. You break iFix if you break your iPhone or your tablet. GameStop, Stretch Lab, a jewelry store. Across the street, Saigon Bistro. That's my favorite place to go to get a ramen or a pho or a pho, however you want to say it. Claire's. Soul Bistro, that's newer, haven't been there yet. And haven't been to the Hot Pot spot. I might actually bring Allison, my wife, here this weekend to K-Pot and check that place out. That used to be Crispers, and over here is her favorite restaurant. I like it too. Grillsmith, great place to come eat. It is pet friendly, so on the patio, so you can bring your dog out here. Lots of different options. You can bring the dog and cruise around out here, wear them out. Let's come down here, see they have more seating over here. Cold Stone Creamery, haircut, Lee Spa, get your nails done, and a Burger 21 over there. Let's run over here, CMX Cinemas. There's 18 screens in this movie theater. So if you're a Lakelander looking for your movie fix, this is probably where you're gonna come. There's one on the north side. Not as big, not as nice as this one. Over here, Planet Smoothie. It's a pizza place. And Gaskins. Kind of weird, stick with me here. Lobster and barbecue. It used to be in Winter Haven, they have moved over here. That used to be Beef's Express, but it didn't work out for Beef's, and now Gaskins is there. So cool place you should check out. But I'm gonna hop back across the street and show you on the other side. So I'm gonna show this down for just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm cruising back up here to the main stretch again. I'm gonna get you spun around and show you what's going on. See, we are coming back to the roundabout, and there used to be a fountain there, but they have covered the fountain. They do a big Christmas tree every year at Christmas, cornhole boards. They've got a little seating area out there, so you could go in and get some food to go and eat outside if you wanted. Books A Million, I'm actually gonna come in here after this and pick out a new book. So if you guys have, it won't be obviously for this video, but if you have a good book recommendation, leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to check out a new book. But we're cruising through here, coming up on where Bed Bath & Beyond used to be. Space is for lease. If you're interested in leasing 30,000 square feet in Lakeside Village, call Shireen Keenan. Not me, I cannot help you with that. But coming back down here, another nail bar, paint nail bar, Ideal Image, so you can get your laser on. A Verizon store, there is an AT&T store way up front. But the reason I'm coming over here is to show you Abuelo's. That is a very cool Mexican restaurant. On the inside they have, it's kind of set up, it's enclosed, but it feels like you're outdoors with how their ceiling is and the lighting. Got a little fountain in there, pretty cool. Come down, you need to check out Abuelo's. I'm going to point out some of the stuff that is around this corner. This is the back side. There's parking over here. And show you kind of what's here. I can do a map tour. I probably will do that actually. Get there in just a second. So coming back here, like I said, Abuelos, you have Longhorn over there, there's Glory Days, a bunch of different restaurants up along the front. International Diamond Center, if you're coming in and you're gonna propose or get married or just want some more jewelry, International Diamond Center is located here. Tons of stuff. But since I'm getting out here kind of in no man's land in the parking lot, let me walk back over. I will jump in and do a map tour and give you an idea of what's right around here. And the whole reason I'm doing this, sorry about the lawnmower, hopefully he's not ruining this. The whole reason I'm doing this is a lot of you guys are reaching out, what's near this neighborhood? Or if you've seen my neighborhood videos on some of the neighborhood tours I've done around here, I mentioned this place. So I thought that it would be worthwhile for me to come out here, walk around and show you what Lakeside Village is. For example, Betty and George, they just bought their house here, not here, but down the road from here, about 3 miles, and didn't know what was around. So I told them they need to come check this place out. But Betty and George, if you're watching, hi. I don't think that you are anymore because you have settled into your new home. Thank you for trusting me and getting you in that process. And if you are interested in buying here, like I said, I don't say this a whole lot, but I'm trying not to get run over. I am a local real estate agent here in Lakeland and surrounding areas, so I can help you make that move too. So not only can I help you with that, I have lived here just about my whole life, and I can tell you what's where and what's by the neighborhood that you're interested in. But there is so much going on here at Lakeside Village. I tried to get here early. It's almost 12:30 on a Thursday. I wanted to get here when there wasn't a whole lot of people because this place on the weekend is just an absolute madhouse. But you should check it out. So if you're coming down Lakeside Village, it's off of Hardin Boulevard. The Polk Parkway is right over there. I forget the exit number. It's like exit 5 or 3 or something like that. So it's not very far from I-4. Very good option for stuff to do in Lakeland. So I'm gonna jump into a map tour and show you kind of where I've been walking around. I'm gonna show you what's up in the front by the road. I'm gonna show you some neighborhoods that are near here and why you might consider living near Lakeside Village because of everything that's going on right here. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna jump in the map right now. So let's hop in the map here. So Google Maps, this is Lakeside Village. I'm gonna show you where this is in the grand scheme of things and zoom in, show you what's around where we were. So I'm trying to do this quick, but you can see here Lakeland I-4 goes to Tampa, goes to Orlando. Come in here, this line right here is the Polk Parkway, and we'll keep zooming in to where we can get Hollis Garden in downtown. So I'm gonna roll a clip here at the end of the map tour about kind of what's going on in downtown, Hollis Garden, and a mortgage update. So stay tuned for that. Talking with Brian over what's going on in the mortgages, because you guys ask me that a lot too, and I'm not a mortgage guy, but Brian is, so I can set you up with him. Just right down the road from where I just was, right here, the ad for International Diamond Center is at the front of where Lakeside Village is, but right up Hardin, 5 minutes. It's like 5 lights, and you can be at downtown Lakeland. But that's not really what this is about, even though I talked about it a lot. Lakeside Village is right here. If you are considering Lakeland and you want to rent for a year and you're one of the ones that are asking me about the apartments, I am going to tell you Town Center at Lakeside Village. I had an apartment right here in this building. I loved it. I met a ton of friends that I'm still friends with to this day. Willowbrook right across the street, right over here is good. I didn't stay there, but I had friends. They were always coming over and hanging out at our pool over here because it was, you know, so close to all the entertainment. Catch a movie, go hang out. Grab a beer at Brass Tap, go to Fish City Grill, get some oysters, go to Grillsmith and have a steak or their chicken. I forget the name of their chicken dish, but you should check it out. Saigon Bistro we talked about. So what I did here was I started walking up here in front of Kohl's towards the front, walked all the way back, came down, did the little loop by Fish City Grill, came up. Here is Brass Tap and Golf, etc. And Fleet Feet is right there, and the candy shop is here, all along here, Grillsmith, the humongous movie theater, 18 screens, Burger 21, super cool little burger place. Gaskin's Barbecue and Lobster. Sounds like a weird combo, but they're making it work. That used to actually be here in Winter Haven. They moved over here to Lakeland, and I hope they're doing better than they were doing over here, because they weren't going to make it over here. So walked back through here, came around and through this little shortcut, walked around. Here is where Bed Bath & Beyond was and closed down. I walked around over to here, and I ended my last little video clip right up here, and now we're at the map. So Abuelo's is here, talking a little bit more about what's up front, because I didn't go up there. There's 2 additional hotels here for a total of 4 hotels in this little plaza, which is just crazy. There's a Chili's, there's a Mr. Crab that used to be Mimi's Cafe, Glory Days Grill, Longhorn Steakhouse, Olive Garden, International Diamond Center, AT&T store that I actually used to work at, Mattress Firm, Bright House, Spectrum store used to be Bright House, Louis Papa's, there's a Moe's right here, there's a GNC right here. And if you cross Hardin, you can come over here, take this little jump across to come into this plaza. There is Target's, and there is a big Publix that they just tore down to the ground and rebuilt from the ground up. I'm not sure why, but they did. There's also a Azteca de Ora over here. There is also one in Winter Haven, a great Mexican restaurant. Both of those are top-notch Mexican restaurants. I do like Abuela's, because when you go in, they have, the roof is lit and painted to look like the sky, so it almost feels like you're outside. It's very cool. You should go check it out. If we're down here looking at houses, let's pop in there and grab lunch. Cool place. But like I said, this is kind of near everything. The Polk Parkway runs right here. You can buy a brand new house by D.R. Horton. On the first video I did on this channel way back 8 months ago, they're doing them right here. Actually, let me hop over to the MLS. So Lakeside Village, you can see, is right here. Brand new construction brand new construction homes at the next exit off of here. And you actually don't have to get on the Polk Parkway. You can skirt it. There's a road that runs right alongside. A little trick there that will save you a toll. But these homes starting in the 350s, and you can get some closing cost assistance if you want a brand new home. Good options right there. If you're looking for upscale, grasslands, private golf course, tennis courts, pickleball courts, you can see them right here. If that's your style, grasslands is cool. This is, they range from like $500,000 up to over $1 million. There's one I did a video in, I think it was this lot right here in the Parade of Homes last fall. Had the 2 pickleball courts inside, no, the 1 pickleball court, 6-car garage pickleball court inside of the garage right here. So you don't even have to take your golf cart over here. You can just play pickleball right in the house. Tons of options in there, 565, 745, 315. So they do have some little condos in there, but there's stuff all over the place. Dixieland, I just did a video on that. I'll put the link to that. Historic district, it's all right here. I mean, this is minutes away. When I was over here, I had friends that lived in Dixieland. They still live in Dixieland that we still see fairly regularly. Best neighborhood in Lakeland, according to niche.com, is Lake Hollingsworth. This area is just absolutely beautiful. So it's not actually like a set neighborhood like Grasslands is, where there's a gate and you can't get in. This is just kind of the area. But there is, as you can see, homes for sale all around down here, just minutes from Lakeside Village. And the airport is right here, so we talk about Sun and Fun in just a minute. You'll hear Brian and I going over Sun and Fun. Lakeland Airport right here. Sun and Fun comes in. It is humongous. Pilots from all over the country come here. Very cool thing. They have the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels fly. Tons and tons of stuff. And I'm getting off topic. Sorry, I tried to stay on topic for you guys. But lots of single family options here in South Lakeland that would be close to Lakeside Village, down here by Scott Lake, Lakeland Highlands. Tons of stuff around here. And the good thing is, a lot of you guys don't want the HOA new community stuff. This area here would be perfect for you. A lot of these do not have HOAs. They don't have some CDDs. CDDs are newer, so if you're looking at an older home, chances are it does not have a CDD. But you can get over here into Hawthorne Ranch, for example. Another video I have here. These are starting to get listed, and I have to sneeze, so excuse me if I have to sneeze here. These are coming in, again, starting in the 300s. There's D.R. Horton and MI Homes in here. There is going to be townhomes up in this front that will be a little bit less, probably in the high 200s. But super easy access to come up here and get to the central Lakeland area where tons of stuff's going on. hopefully that was a helpful tour for you of Lakeside Village here in Lakeland. I really think you would like the area, but I'm going to now roll some footage of me and Brian talking at Hollis Garden about what's going on with what he sees in the mortgage industry, because that's what he does. He does the lending stuff. So when you guys ask questions about mortgages, I refer you to him. So I'm going to roll that footage now. All right, guys, so we talked a little bit about what's going on here in downtown, and now we're going to talk with Brian a little bit about the mortgage situation that a lot of you guys are asking me about. So we're going to bring that to a video here. So Brian, what is going on with the feds and our mortgage rates?
Yeah, so the past couple of days, not a whole lot of movement with rates. Last week, unemployment numbers did come out a little bit lower, which shows still a strong economy. So as far as getting a push to have rates rally and be lower, that did hurt our chances. The Fed did announce that they weren't going to be cutting rates as soon as we had hoped they would. We are still expecting some rate cuts, so still hopeful. But my conversation with people right now is, if you see a house you like and the monthly payment is affordable, we say go for it. You know, try to get some seller concessions to combat those higher rates. You can use it towards your closing costs. You can use it to buy down your interest rate. Be selective when you're shopping for home insurance. You know, you can control that. We can't control interest rates right now. So the big conversation is, control what you can control. And if you can get seller concessions, if you can, shop insurance, be selective on the house with the property taxes, that's something, you could definitely take more advantage of. So, yeah, it's a challenging market right now. We're having more sellers offering those seller incentives. So yeah. I say take advantage of it before the rates do drop. And we know what happens when rates start to drop. Those seller concessions are going to go away. Home prices are going to start to go up, and then you're going to be limited on what you can buy. So
yep. That's what I've always thought. As soon as interest rates start to go down, our prices are just going to go back on that rocket ship.
Simple supply and demand.
Because everybody's inventory is still low and people are moving here. You guys are reaching out, and I love it when you guys reach out. Give me a call, 863-333-5053. I'll put all that information right down here in the description and get you in touch with Brian, and we can talk about these rates, because everything's different. My rate will be different than your rate. It's right. Credit dependent, it's income dependent. There's so many moving parts. FHA, VA, USDA, cash, there's a ton of different options if you are moving down here. But we can get you on the phone with Brian. We can have a discussion. We can talk about what it means if you got a $10,000 price reduction from the seller versus a $10,000 seller credit to buy down your interest rate. And I'll give you a hint, that buy down on your interest rate is probably going to save you hundreds of dollars a month over the life of your loan, where a $10,000 price reduction on a mortgage is $10, not even $10 a month, probably like $4 a month.
It's going to do more damage while I'm getting the rate buy down.
Absolutely. Yeah, so there's tons of different options. I know it's not affordable. I know it's tough. You guys are reaching out. We're looking at houses, and I'm running these numbers with you. So like I said, use the link down below. You can get on a calendar call. Use my calendar link down below. We'll get on a call. We can talk to Brian. We can figure out what's best for you. I know a lot of you guys are getting ready to move here in the summer. On the phone call, and we can talk about this right now. You guys are reaching out all the time, and I love helping you guys make the decision on if the Lakeland area is good for you, or if it's not. And if it's not, that's okay too. But get on the phone. Let's talk about it. Doesn't matter if you're moving here in 2 weeks or in 2 years. Let's talk.